Nicole that she threw everybody under the bus to save herself. That's what she did, but she never told me. Never told me. So from that time, I just chose to like squash it. I never told Jack like Bella did this, Bella did that, but he knew Bella did it because they were in on it.
Yeah.
You know, like he wanted Kemi out. There was no way Bella was going to be able to save Kemi, so she just tried saving.
Well, because they tried because Kemi was supposed to go up as the replacement nom instead of Ovi. Kemi, like that was the whole talk, the whole week, and to where I thought Ovi was going up. I mean, I thought Kemi was going up the day that Ovi went up. I was like, oh, that's new. Okay.
Well, let me ask you this, or let me say this. I like Nick. I mean, you know, I'm okay with Nick. I don't trust Bella.
I don't trust Bella.
She's devious, and I know she'll do what she needs to do.
Exactly.
But if that doesn't mean I wouldn't necessarily work with them if I thought it helped my game.
Yeah.
But I would have to be super cautious. I'm not saying I am. I'm just saying that's, you know, I haven't even talked to them yet. I'm sure they're going to come in with all kinds of options as well.
Yeah.
But I don't trust them the way I trust y'all. And that's why, as I start getting all these different people throwing out different options, I value y'all's input and ideas about where we go with this.
I personally don't think Nick is genuine. And that's just my personal.
Yeah.
I mean, you could take it how it is. I will tell you that when he told me that he was putting me up, he told me I was a pawn and that the plan was to get you out.
Yeah.
And
he told me the same thing.
You know, so like, to me, it's like straight shooter.
Well,
it could have totally have been you. It could have totally been.
He also, when I was asking how to use veto, I was like, is there any chance? Because I told you, we talked about this. I was like, is there any chance that Cliff would go home if I use the veto? He's like, oh no, Nicole's going home. And then he's like, there's not a chance. Like, it's a house vote.
But in the boat room, he was like, if you would have just told me it was Cliff, I would have been down. And I know that you probably heard that. So like, this is what I don't care for him in that sense.
Because why? I mean, in my, like, if he would have told me, like, oh, like, yeah, like, it depends on how the house votes. Like, maybe Cliff would go home. Like, I don't know, but I'm going to put Nicole up as a replacement nominee. But he was like, oh, no, like, Cliff's not going home. Nicole's going home, for sure. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm going to have to talk to them and get to the bottom of some of
Yeah.
this. Because there's a lot of different things I'm hearing.
And you know, in the whole Nick and Nicole situation, like, this whole time I knew he wanted Kemi. He wanted Kemi to stay. He was campaigning for Kemi to stay, and like blatantly looking at me and being like, "Oh, I care about your cause and your this," and like using that and saying like Nick was like, "You're staying," but like the whole time knowing that.
But also think about this though, just devil's advocate.
Yeah, there's always two sides to every story.
If Nick was to win HOH next week, I don't think he would come after you.
No, I don't either.
No.
I don't either.
And I don't think Bella would either. I think there's much bigger fish to fry.
I think so too at this point.
I agree. And that's part of my thinking is that
they're pretty much outnumbered.
They don't have anyone right now.
I know. They aren't going to come after me. And if they're on the warpath, even if I do something against some of the other couples, I'm not sure the couples will come after me versus Nick and Bella.
Exactly.
That's something I got to play with and think about.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
the only
I did what they, like to me, like, I think I diffused, hopefully, the situation because I think there were a lot of people in Nick's ear thinking that